Hi, Joe Jackson here, and I want to talk to you today about blogging platforms. Basically, there are two types of blogging platforms. They consist of free platforms that you can use, or you can do a self-hosted platform where you employ a hosting service and have your own business domain where you can post your blog content. Now, the free platforms, they exist of they're such as places as Blogger, Squidoo, WordPress.com are fairly commonly known. And if you go do a search for free blogging platforms, you'll find a bunch of pages with a whole list of others. Now, the most popular self-hosted choice is WordPress.org, where you actually download the WordPress platform and then you upload it to your dashboard in your hosting service, so that you can publish it and host it yourself. The problem that I see with free hosted blogs or free blogs is that actually there are two problems. You don't have real control over your site, and therefore if you're using it for business purposes, you don't have control over your business as far as that site's concerned. Also, you're not viewed as very professional. People don't take you as serious when you use a free platform as they do when you're hosting the site yourself. So my recommendation is that you do self-hosted platform blogging, because that way you control your site, you control all your content. You know, with a free platform, they could change their terms of service, and you're subject to that. If they change it at any moment, and they can turn around and say that you no longer comply with their terms of service, and they can shut your whole site down, and there's nothing you can do about it. You lose everything, unless you have it backed up, and then you can move it to a different place, different location. With a self-hosted platform, you don't have that problem. All that content is yours. You change it as you see fit, and you do with it as you see fit. Also, when you have your own self-hosted platform with your own domain name, people look at you as a professional, as an entrepreneur who is serious about his business. So the best, as I said, the best platform for self-hosting is WordPress.org, and that is what I recommend you use for your blogging activities. Now, blogging is pretty simple once you get the hang of it. You know, you got to go through a learning curve, of course, but there are plenty of courses online, and actually there's a free course on Udemy, which is an online training college type service. They have a lot of training courses, and so you take a course. You need to do that if you have no experience in blogging. It'll help you get started with a blogging platform, and the next thing you'll need to do is set up your site, and you do that on any service that you choose to use. Now, I personally like to use HostGator or Namecheap myself, and actually Namecheap is my preferred hosting service, and it is a little bit cheaper than HostGator. Those services can also help you get the training you need for learning how to use WordPress, or you can go to WordPress.org and go through their training. After you've got it all set up, all you have to do is add your content, and you're good. You're in pretty good shape. As long as that content is original, as long as that content has value for the reader, then you're going to enjoy a pretty good experience with your blogging activities. Now, in my next video, I'm going to go through some more on the setup of the actual site. You'll need a theme, you'll need some plugins, and you'll need to learn how to work with your widgets. And I'm going to go through some of that the next time around. So look forward to that video, and then I'll get back with you when the time comes for that. And if you want to read more on this information about blogging platforms, feel free to click on the URL in the description box below, and it'll take you to the full article on my blog. Until next time, this is Joe Jackson signing off.